Time. New details in the case of Jessica Ridgeway, the 10-year-old girl from Florida who's been missing for a week now. The FBI has released a psychological profile of the man they think took her, while authorities are working to ID a body they found during their search. The remains were found in a remote field about 6 miles from Jessica's home. Her backpack and a water bottle were discovered in the same area a few days ago. Police say identifying the body is taking longer because it was dismembered. Investigators were checking cell phone towers near her house and where the body was found. Jessica disappeared 1 week ago today, heading to school. Police continue to comb parks and surrounding neighborhoods looking for anything that could help figure out what happened to her. New information is expected to be released later today at a press conference. Let's take a closer look at the behavioral profile that police have released. They say the suspect is likely a man and might have recently missed work or suddenly left town. He could have changed his appearance, gotten rid of his car. They say the public should be looking for any abnormal behavior. Criminal profiler Pat Brown joins us. So, Pat, what's your take on what they have said so far?
Well, I'm not terribly happy with it, actually,
Okay.
Rochelle. This is a standard profile I think they put out every time we have a possible sexual predator out there. It's very vague. It really is not it's not focused on any of the evidence because, quite frankly, we don't know what the evidence is yet. We don't know if it's Jessica. We don't know exactly what happened to her body. We don't know if it's really been dismembered or just not intact for some reason, like animal predators. We don't know really whether this was a total strange abduction or not yet. But let's say this was a strange abduction, okay? Let's say it is a sexual predator. That's too vague a profile, and they're not telling the public what they really need to know, which is this. Almost any sexual predator, a child sexual predator, would be right in the neighborhood. They tend to be like within half a mile of where this happened. That's where they live. They lurk around a lot of the area. They're usually losers. This is not going to be your boss or somebody who's doing well in life. They're going to be some kind of total loser. They're going to be a psychopath. They need to explain psychopathic traits. Somebody who is a pathological liar, manipulative, always has no empathy. It's always about him, grandiose thinking. All the psychopathic traits are going to be in this particular person. And then, if you know a psychopath who lives in that area, who's been acting, not that he's just going to change his hair or run away, maybe acting a little peculiar compared to what his normal peculiar is, but somebody that acts so strange, somebody, for example, cleaning the heck out of his car, somebody burying clothes in the backyard, somebody asking you to hide a knife for him. I mean, this could be somebody definitely you know, a neighbor, a relative, some guy you worked with. Yes, he's